Why?
What? Every Muslim country in the world, you get thrown off of a roof.
Well, that's some extreme stuff.
It is extreme.
Stuff.
It's extreme stuff that a lot.
No, I look at myself as a guy that got my ass kicked and abused as a kid and picked on. And so what do you call that? Do you call that? I never thought I could fight till somebody told me to fight. I used to get beat up all the time and abused all the time. Yeah, then one day my friend said, fight him.
I mean, you can brainwash someone into liking anything. It's like,
what's that called again? My kids always ask me what the Stockholm syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome.
My kids always
say that.
My kids and my wife got Stockholm syndrome.
I love so your kids, how old are your kids?
What you are about to watch is one of the most raw and unfiltered conversations ever caught on camera. Mike Tyson sitting across from Bill Maher holding his ground on religion, faith, and freedom without backing down for a single second. Watch closely because this is not just a debate. This is Iron Mike showing the world that he is just as sharp with his words as he ever was with his fists. Do not look away from this one.
Right?
We're the Americans are the only phobic people in the world.
That's ridiculous. There's many homophobic people.
Not like this place.
Are you kidding?
Not like America. Come on. Why?
What? Every Muslim country in the world, you get thrown off of a roof.
Well, that's some extreme stuff.
It is extreme.
Stuff.
It's extreme stuff that a lot.
Listen,
Is the whole family Muslim?
Some of my kids, but listen, it's my wife and my kids. They have to choose what they want to be.
Right.
They have to choose.
And you're okay with that?
Absolutely.
That is not a point of view that is even allowed in many, many Muslim countries in the world. There is one religion, it is Islam, and
well, I believe
they're not big on like, hey, you know what? Let's agree to disagree.
All right, but listen, I'm not Allah.
I know, I'm just saying that's something you're allowed to do here as an American Muslim.
No, I learned from experience. I'm not going to stop their growth from something that my growth is extending with.
Right.
I'm grown with it, but that's not their growth.
I'm just pointing out that this enlightened point of view is not found uniformly around the world. You know, you said America's the greatest. That's one reason why one thing that's still great about America is that you can have that point of view.
You'd be surprised how many Muslims want to come in that think that the way we think.
Oh, I'm sure they do.
That.
Oh, I'm not surprised.
You'd be surprised.
I'm not.
And West and all those guys in Iran and stuff, you'd be surprised. These are beautiful people.
And women who don't want to wear the fucking, you know, whatever the thing that looks like the cover of a motorboat.
Well, some people are more modest than other people.
Right.
I wish I had the dignity to be that modest.
Modest?
Yeah.
Why do you say that's modest?
Because they believe in covering themselves.
Oh.
And I'm like you said, I gotta be. Look how much money I got. I gotta be in this cheap ass plane with all these people and talking to these people.
There's one thing. Modest is one thing. Completely covering a woman so you don't see any of her. That's not modest. That's pathological.
Suppose she's happy with that.
She's not. Oh my God. She's not happy with it. I mean, you can brainwash someone into liking anything. It's like,
what's that called again? My kids always ask me what the Stockholm syndrome.
Stockholm syndrome.
My kids say that. My kids and my wife got Stockholm syndrome.
So your kids, how old are your kids?
They go from 33 to 11.
Okay. So, I'm sure you have times when you're with all of them.
Yes.
And I'm wondering what the discussion is like. Is it a lot of real shit? I'm sure it is. Like you like this kind of stuff.
Listen,
I know, but you talk about. I mean, there's nothing that's off limits, right?
No.
You talk about sex with your kids.
Everything,
you talk about religion.
Everything.
Right.
Everything.
Your past.
Everything. Yeah, everything.
What do they say? Daddy, I saw YouTube. You were with this super fly.
No, they go like this. This is my kid, and I have a 13. What was wrong with you, Dad? Dad, why would you say something like that?
No, but they must be very proud of you. You became a Muslim when you...
No, I was Muslim before I went to
prison.
Even
before prison?
Yeah, but it glamorized me, though, to be a Muslim in prison.
By the way, I never thought you committed that crime.
Hey, listen, I appreciate that, brother.
No. Not that it's important.
No, it is. But listen, know what I learned? It was the best thing that happened for me. It was a great learning experience.
But you know what? When back in the day, when this subject, because you're very famous, would come up in conversation and people would want to know my opinion, I'd always say, I don't think that was rape. I think what Mike did was had sex with someone consensually and then wasn't nice enough after.
Well, no, but listen.
And maybe you're guilty of that.
Yeah, but no,
And then someone gets angry.
I'm guilty because of things I've done and got away with before that was grimy.
Right.
And
Sure.
yeah, that's what happened. And that was just a wake-up call.
I mean,
that's things that I did do with bad to women, disrespectful, that I got away with, that I never got complained with. And this was one that it showed up.
So that's kind of karma.
Yeah, it's karma. I believe in karma. Some of my friends say karma's bullshit.
I don't believe in that either.
I believe in karma. My friend said, said a little kid gets molested. Well, how's that karma?
Did you just hear what Mike Tyson said? He just admitted something on live camera that most people would never have the courage to say out loud. He looked Bill Maher straight in the eye and took accountability for his past while still standing firm in who he is today. This is the real Mike Tyson that the media never wanted you to see. A man who has been through hell and came out the other side with more wisdom than most people will ever have.
But I was telling you a million years ago why December 25th is not only Jesus' birthday, but the birthday of many gods in that Mediterranean world before Jesus. They grafted that December 25th onto his biography for a reason, because they were trying to sell a new product and it was familiar to people. And it originated that way because the winter solstice is December 21st, right? This is 3 days after the winter solstice.
So what are you saying about Jesus? That's what I want to hear your opinion about Jesus. That's pretty much what I'm trying to listen to. It's coming along, but it's coming along really intellectually.
I'm just going to tell you why it's December 25th. It's interesting. It's 4 days after the winter solstice. Before there was science, on December 21st, it's the shortest day of the year. The days keep getting shorter. The people were like, oh my God, life is going to end. Every day gets shorter. December 25th is the first day they can notice that the days are getting longer again. So it turned into a celebration day. And that's why Jesus is on December 25th. What? Aren't you glad I finished that?
Yeah, but wasn't Santa Claus the mushroom dude?
Santa Claus, Jesus, it's all the same thing. Anyway, what is my opinion of Jesus?
Yeah.
Oh, well,
he doesn't
as a
exist,
philosopher, he did do some revolutionary things. The meek shall inherit the earth was really revolutionary. Of course, bullshit also, because they don't. But
what do you define as the weak?
The meek. That was his famous quote.
What do you define as the meek, though?
Well, the meek are, certainly not the ballers and movers and shakers and egomaniacs and the people who run the world. Not the Alexander the Greats. Alexander the Great wasn't meek.
Well,
how could he? You're not meek. Meek.
Some meek people disguise their meek with masculinity.
Bill Maher came into this conversation thinking he could corner Mike Tyson, but look what just happened. Mike flipped the entire debate and started asking the questions. This is what happens when you underestimate a man who has spent his whole life being written off by everyone around him. The student just became the teacher. Keep watching because it is only getting better from here.
What do you mean?
Some people who we say are meek, they see their circumstances, so they hide that with masculinity to accomplish their goals.
Like, give me a specific example of that. Like,
say I'm a weak guy, right? And I'm looking around, they're following this particular lifestyle. This guy has to be a gladiator. This guy has to be tough. So I mask myself in that, in the toughness. I'm a tough guy now. It just goes, let's look at a guy like me. Listen, a guy like me. No, look at me.
You're saying this is you in this analogy?
Yeah, it is. It is.
You see yourself as a meek person.
No, I look at myself as a guy that got my ass kicked and abused as a kid and picked on. And so what do you call that? Do you call that, I never thought I could fight till somebody told me to fight. I used to get beat up all the time and abused all the time. Yeah, then one day my friend said, fight him.
You got beat up?
Absolutely, all the time.
This conversation between Mike Tyson and Bill Maher is proof that the most powerful interviews happen when two people refuse to hold back. Mike walked in here as a legend and walked out as something even greater, a thinker, a father, a man who has truly lived. What you just witnessed was not simply a debate about religion or philosophy. It was a window into the soul of one of the most complicated and fascinating human beings to ever walk this earth. Mike Tyson grew up with nothing. He was beaten down, abused, picked on, and written off by everyone around him. And yet here he is, sitting across from one of the sharpest minds in entertainment and holding his own with a level of wisdom and self-awareness that most people spend their entire lives trying to find. He did not come here to perform. He came here to be real. And that is exactly what makes this moment so special. The world has always seen Mike Tyson as a fighter. But after watching this, you can see he has been fighting his whole life for something much bigger than a championship belt. He has been fighting to understand himself and the world around him, and that is a fight that never ends for any of us. If this video opened your eyes the way it opened mine, then please hit the like button right now so more people can see this side of Mike Tyson.